looks like it's going to be a pretty good day today, to be honest. It looked like it rained through the night because everything was really wet, and there's still a few puddles on the road, but it's as you can probably see behind me there, it's not a bad sky at the moment. So I'm on the oh sorry, blimey, I'm out on a ride down to Cambridge today. I've done this before. I think it's about 47 miles, something like that. Should be a good ride. Hopefully it won't be too busy in Cambridge, although saying that, it's always busy in Cambridge. But we're just going to skirt through the town, down King's Parade, past King's College, and then out along the backs, and then sort of back out the city. So yeah, should be a good ride. I'll put you on the bike because it is actually quite busy along here, and I will speak to you again probably when we're either in Cambridge or pretty close to Cambridge. So enjoy this one, and I'll speak to you again in a bit. I'll see you in a bit. See you in a bit. We've stopped here quite a few times on this route and kind of routes down this way, but as you can see, the river, with all the rain we've had just lately, the river is completely flooded out. I mean, usually when it gets this bad, you can't actually see the water's over the fields at the back there, but all these fields normally get completely flooded, so it does get quite bad. So I mean, that's effectively what the Fens are designed to do anyway, so they are doing their job. The only concern I've got is coming back on the bus route later. When we come out of Cambridge, we're going to come up past Swavesey and some of the lakes there, and they normally overflow as well. I think they're fed by the river, because the River Ouse, this is the River Ouse, and it splits off here, so it goes down that way into St Ives, and it goes down to Cambridge as well. So I think some of the lakes at Swavesey and Fen Drayton, which we're going to pass on the bus route on the way back, are fed from the river. So it'll be interesting to see. It might be a little bit moist coming back along the bus route. So I'm going to head down the River Road now. So I will speak to you again a bit later on. See you in a bit. See you in a bit. So I'm on the bus route. I was actually hoping to have a tailwind along here, but as is usually the case, well, I guess it is. I mean, it's coming from over that way, so it's more of a crosswind at the moment. But I know the bus route kind of turns out as it goes up towards St Ives. It heads up that way, so I'm hoping by the time I turn that way, it will be a tailwind. It will be really unusual. I mean, I've ridden along here. I don't think it's any exaggeration to say I've probably ridden along here quite a few hundred times, because for many years when I was working down there in Cambridge, I used to ride this way to work most days and home as well. So this was part of my pretty much daily commute. I mean, I used to go in on the bike Monday through to Thursday and then drive in on a Friday. So I've done a lot of miles along here, and it's very, very rare that you get a tailwind, a true tailwind along here. So if I turn into it, I will certainly be making the most of it. So yeah, it's been a really good ride so far. I've just stopped in and saw Mrs B, just had a quick chat. But yeah, Cambridge was as busy as it normally is, as I thought it would be. But I'm on this now, which should be fairly isolated. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting up here. I've not been along here for some time, so I will speak to you further up the road. So I'll see you in a bit. See you in a bit. Why have you got a mask on outside? So that bit back there that was kind of a little bit flooded, that's the bit that normally, the whole bus route is normally underwater. The lake to my left there is quite high, and as you can see, the water was kind of, or it has been over the bus route. It's obviously receding a bit now because it has been a bit drier, or comparatively drier over the last couple of days. But that's the bit back there that I was a little worried about. I thought I was going to have to get off and kind of walk around it, which I've done before quite a few times, certainly in the winter, because it does get really deep along there. So got through there, so we're coming up to Swavesey, I think, so we're not far from St Ives. Still haven't really decided yet which route I'm going to take once I get to St Ives. So I might either go up the Heath Road and up through Pidley and then back through down to Fenton that way, or I might turn left and go out towards Alconbury and come back through Broughton, but I'll see how I feel when I get to St Ives. So I will see you in a bit. See you in a bit. So the sharp-eyed amongst you will have seen that I come down through Broughton. I'm really not a fan of the hill going out of St Ives and back up towards Pidley. It's just a really busy road. You always get loads of lorries along there, and you just feel quite vulnerable on a bike, to be honest. So I thought I'd come this way. Plus it's jumped the miles up a bit more as well, so I'm on just coming up for 48 miles, which I kind of thought this route would be anyway. So it's been a really good ride. It's a pretty good day actually. It's been quite cold. I mean, there's certainly a fresh breeze, but it's, at least it's not rained, and it's not been too windy actually. Oddly enough, coming down that little drop out of Broughton, it was probably the hardest part of the route because I was straight into a headwind, which probably indicates going into Walboys I'm going to be as well. So I'll put you back on the bike. We'll get out onto the main road here, get home, and I'll speak to you when I get home. So I will see you in a bit. I'll see you in a bit. So as you can see, I'm back home now. It was exactly 50 miles pretty much to the door, which was good. So going that little bit sort of round through to Broughton did make a little bit of difference, because I think normally it would have been about 47, 48 miles. But it was a really good ride. I've just been in and done some stretching. So the next ride will be the Suffolk Spring Classic, which is organised by the same company that did the Cambridgeshire Classic, and I'm planning on meeting up with Steve and riding with Steve, who I met at the Cambridgeshire Classic a few weeks ago. So that's next Sunday, so that'll be the next ride that I film and put on here. After that, there is another sportive that I'm looking at in Suffolk. It's kind of heading out nearer the coast, which is about 65 miles. That's the week before the Ride London, so I might sign up for that, and just to give me that chance to kind of get some miles done. I am planning on doing a 70 miler between now and then anyway. I've got a couple of routes planned which I will take you on. So until then, thanks again for watching. Thanks for the support, I do really appreciate it. If you get an opportunity, have a look at my previous video which explains my reasons for choosing the Alzheimer's Society as my charity. I haven't actually got a charity place, I've got a standard place, so I don't specifically have to ride to raise money, but I'm using the opportunity of the Ride London to raise money for the Alzheimer's Society. So if you do get an opportunity, have a look at that video, and if you are feeling a little bit flush, then please check the link to my charity page, which is in the description for this video. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you on the next ride. I'll see you in a bit. Cheers. See you in a bit.